You know that feeling, right? You plan every little detail, you've got it all figured out, and then life just completely throws a wrench in your plans. Maybe it's a sudden storm, a missed flight, or a flat tire on the way to something important, and it feels so personal, doesn't it? Like the universe is singling you out. But what if those unexpected twists and turns are actually pointing you towards something better? That's exactly what we're going to explore today.
That question. Why is this happening to me? It's the first thing we think when we feel lost or hurt or just plain confused. It's that raw, frustrating feeling when it seems like nothing is going your way and you just can't figure out why.
And the most important thing to know right off the bat is that if you've ever asked that question, you are definitely not alone. This is such a deeply human experience. I promise you, everyone at some point feels this way, even if they don't always show it.
So how do we get from that place of frustration to a place of peace? Well, we're going to walk through it together. First, we'll talk about life's unexpected turns. Then, we'll look at a really cool story about a canceled trip. After that, we're going to dive into two powerful tools, gratitude and acceptance. And finally, we'll see how it all comes together to help us find calm, even when life feels a little chaotic.
All right, let's just start with a hard truth. We're not really in control. We can plan and prepare all we want, but at the end of the day, life has its own plans. And this isn't some new idea. Actually, there's a pretty famous law that sums it up perfectly.
You've heard of Murphy's Law, right? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. It sounds so pessimistic, doesn't it? You wake up late, you spill coffee on your shirt, you miss the train. It feels like you're cursed. But what if we're looking at it all wrong?
See, here's the twist. Murphy's Law isn't some cosmic curse. It's just a reality check. It's a simple reminder that we can't control every little thing. And you know what? That's okay. In fact, it can be incredibly freeing, because when we stop trying to force everything to go our way, we open up a little space for something even better to happen. To really see how this works in real life, let me tell you a story. It's a perfect example of how a huge disappointment can actually turn into an unexpected gift. So, meet Cassie. She'd been planning this perfect beach weekend for weeks, just imagining it, relaxing, listening to the waves. She woke up early, packed her bags. She was so excited. But when she gets to the port, there's a massive storm brewing. All the ferries are canceled for the day. And just like that, her whole plan was gone. Can you imagine the frustration, the disappointment? She's just stuck there, her dream weekend totally washed away. She probably asked herself that exact question. Why me? Why today? But with nothing else to do, she just starts walking around the little port town. She wanders into this small, dusty bookstore, mostly just to pass the time. And there, tucked away on a bottom shelf, she finds something incredible. A rare, first edition copy of her absolute favorite book from when she was a kid. Something she'd been looking for years. And that's the whole point, isn't it? The very thing that ruined her plans, that big, annoying storm, led her to this moment of pure, unexpected joy. It was a gift she never, ever would have found if everything had gone perfectly to plan. Cassie's story is just a beautiful reminder that sometimes the best things in life are the ones we didn't plan. But how do we get that perspective when we're in the middle of our own personal storm? Well, that's where our first tool comes in, the power of gratitude. Okay, this is so important. Gratitude is not about pretending you're not upset or frustrated. It's not about being fake positive. It's simply the practice of looking for one small good thing, like a warm cup of coffee or a song you love, even when the big picture feels really, really hard. It's about training your brain to scan for the good. And you can start so simply. Every day, just find one thing. Just one. Maybe you write it down in a notebook, or maybe you just hold that thought in your mind for a minute before you fall asleep. It sounds small, but over time, this little habit can completely change your perspective. It helps you find a little light, even in the dark. So gratitude helps us find the good stuff, but it works even better when you pair it with another really powerful idea, acceptance. This is all about learning to let go of that need to control everything. Acceptance just means looking at a situation for what it is, not what you wish it was. It's about acknowledging what you can change and what you can't. And this isn't about being weak. It's a huge source of strength. You stop wasting all your energy fighting a battle that you just can't win. Let's be really clear here. Acceptance is not the same thing as giving up. Giving up is saying, it's hopeless, I'm done. Acceptance is saying, okay, this is the situation, I can't change it. Now, what am I going to do next? It puts the power back in your hands.
Now, when you start to bring these two big ideas together, gratitude and acceptance, that's when something really amazing starts to happen. You start to find a little bit of calm, even when life is anything but perfect.
It really boils down to this simple but super powerful formula. When you accept the things you can't change, and you practice being grateful for the small good things you do have, you create a space inside yourself for peace to grow.
This combination, it frees you from so much heavy stuff like worry and regret. It helps you start to see meaning in the little moments. It allows you to trust your journey, even when you don't have all the answers. And most importantly, it gives you the space you need to breathe, to grow, and to heal.
So just remember, life isn't always going to follow your script. It's going to test you, but it's also going to surprise you with some amazing, unexpected gifts. So trust the process, trust your own strength, and know that you are stronger than you think.
And I'll leave you with this final thought to carry with you. The next time a plan falls apart, the next time a storm rolls in, instead of asking, "Why me?" try asking a different question. What unexpected good thing might be waiting just around the corner for me?